Hey guys, what's up? I am at the airport right now. See, baggage claim. I'm in the airport in Norfolk, getting ready to head back to Denver now. Vacation is over. Super sad face. I lost my heart in my city again, guys. I fell back in love with this city. I fell back in love with my family, and I fucking miss them, man. I really do. But it made me think about something. I just want to do this video for you guys. Well, first of all, I want to let you know vacation's over. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming soon. But more importantly, something for you guys to think about. I really realized this trip who my friends are. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, I have a lot of friends, but I realized like who my fam is. And I just wanted to tell you guys, like, I was telling my buddy yesterday, we were headed to the smoke shop to grab some papers, and I was like, dude, there's a lot of people that I came up with that were by my side when I didn't have anything, and they didn't have anything, and we struggled together, and I thought they were my brothers, they were my family. I thought, they were fam, they've been here with me, and just because somebody, and I said this yesterday and it clicked, like as I said it, I realized it. Just because somebody's there with you and they're broke and they're struggling with you and they're in the same place physically as you, doesn't mean that they're your family or they're your brother or anything like that. It just means that they're in the same place and they're broke too and they can't go nowhere. So just because you share the same location as somebody, you share the same misfortunes as those people, or you may not be as fortunate. And like I said, just because you might work at the same job as this person, or you might be in the same class or go to the same school or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're your friends or your brother or your family. Their actions do. What they do, when they prove it, when they show it, if they're there when you need them, when you call them, they pick the phone up. They don't even got to come, do anything for you, give you a ride or give you anything tangible, but just to pick up the phone, somebody to talk to. And then your family, for one. Like, I've always known it, but my mom is my best friend in the entire world, and she's always been there no matter what I do, no matter how upset she is with me, any of that, she is always there for me, straight up. So it made me realize that, and I've always known it, like I said, but just more so that she's the most important person in my life. And I got a few homies that are like family, that are like brothers. So I just want to talk to you guys about that real quick and just plant that seed that, it might be time to tighten up the circle a little bit. And that doesn't mean that you can't be friends with these people, you can't go out with them, you can't hang out with them, but just, it hurt me for a while. Like, I would feel like certain people meant something to me, or I meant something to certain people, and then certain scenarios come up, or like I'm in town and they don't make efforts to see me or whatever, and it just made me realize that, don't take it to heart. She's waving. Don't take it to heart, but just realize and appreciate the people that are there, basically. Don't be mad at anybody, don't hate anybody. Everybody at the airport's looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Don't be mad at everybody, don't hate anybody, but basically realize who's important to you and spend time with those people. Don't, like last time I was here, I was so pissed because a lot of my friends were so fake and they weren't there for me and they didn't, do what I wanted them to or whatever. They didn't show up, they didn't make effort to see me, whatever. I paid for them the whole time, whatever. But, instead of being caught up on that and being angry, focus on the good people. Focus on the people that are there, that show up every day, that you're in town, even though they have to work the next morning. Certain people know who I'm talking about. And your family, your mom. My mom, has to work, comes, picks me up from the airport 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate your family, guys. Appreciate those that are close to you. Don't take them for granted. I tell all my homies I love them all the time. Every time I leave, especially when I leave town, dap them up, give them a hug. I love you, bro. I don't have no shame in that. I'm a grown ass man. I know I'm comfortable with myself. I don't have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So tell people you love them too, because something could happen when I get on this plane today. Let's hope it doesn't, but I might not make it where I'm going. And if it ain't this one, I got a connecting flight. It could be that one. Or I could get off the plane and pull up at a stoplight in the Uber when I get to Denver, and something can happen then. Somebody can pull up on me at the light and Tupac me. So I say all that to say that live in the moment, appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing and appreciate those that are close to you. Just something to think about. Stop chasing the people that don't want you, whether it be a girl you're interested in, a guy you're interested in. Stop chasing people. What's up, Chance? Don't let people break your fucking heart anymore, because everything happens for a reason, and somebody, you know, a girlfriend leaves you, a boyfriend leaves you, a best friend that you've been with, you know, that you've known 5, 10, 15 years, you know, it starts being funny, they're not your friend anymore. You can't let that beat you up, because everything happens for a reason. They were your friend for, you know, that season, for however long. They learned whatever they learned from you, and that was it. So don't beat yourself up about it, long story short. And just appreciate the people you have, guys. Appreciate your time, appreciate those close to you, value every minute with them, and tell people you love them. Every time I hang up the phone with my mom, I tell her I love her, every single time. And I'm not just saying it for YouTube. I could give a fuck what you guys think, honestly. I love you guys, but I'm saying I don't say or do things for public perception. I tell my mom I love her because I do, and I know that it could potentially be the last time I ever talk to her. So I love you guys. I'll be back with more videos soon. Tell people you love them. You know, try not to let people get to you. Appreciate the time you have. Every second, this is the last thing I'm gonna end with. Every single second that passes is a second you're never gonna get back. The only thing that is of value on this planet is two things: time and relationships. No matter how much money you have, no matter how big your house is, what kind of car you have, you know, a hurricane can come tear the house down. Your car can get in an accident and get fucked up. Somebody can rob you for all your money. You could gamble it away. You can make a bad investment, whatever. But the time that you have is limited, and that's valuable. And every time a second's gone, you can't buy it back. Yesterday's gone. You know what I'm saying? And the relationships you have with people, that's it. People are gonna die one day. So value those two things. I love you. I'm getting out y'all here. Smoke your problems away. We out.